And we're live. What's up, everybody?
For now.
Live for the moment.
So, yeah. Welcome, anyone watching. Welcome, players. If you forgot, the last week we played, we were in this room, and you had just killed the Naltheshni, and another one popped up and respawned in its place like a video game. And
Boo! I don't like this game.
it was the Duke who figured out that there was some chest in the corner here glowing at the moment of the second Naltheshni's spawning. And if you also remember, we said we were just going to keep everyone in the same initiative order. It's going to start at the top of the order. So you guys will have your minute, and I'll remind you of the order here. It's no secret, the order. It's Clickbait, you were first, then Warlock, then Duke, then Arg, then it's the Naltheshni, and then it's Oogway bringing up the last.
Hang up the ringer.
Yeah. So, with that, let's go ahead and get started here, and you guys have a minute to discuss battle tactics, and then Clickbait, it'll be you're on deck to go first.
Oh, geez, thanks. All right, so something's in the chat.
Does Duke want to relate his information to the rest of us?
I thought I had told you all what I saw. Okay.
I don't remember. Did he tell us?
Did I?
Well, before y'all continue, let me just remind everyone, this is Oogway, this is Warlock, this is Clickbait, this is Arg, and this is the Duke. Of course, that is the Naltheshni.
And the chest is behind Warlock there. All right.
So talking is a free action. You can yell that. I mean, you can't.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely.
Don't give a soliloquy, but you can yell that.
Yeah, I would point towards the chest and say, that chest it's doing something. I have no clue what it is, but it's doing something. It's like glowing and crap.
So can we open it?
Well, you're not near it, so not yet. No, that would have to be on your turn.
Who would be the best to open it? Duke, right?
Probably.
Do we need to open it, or should we just smash it to bits?
Either or. If something's going
You
on
are
with that.
in battle, so be careful what you try and do there.
Yeah.
And here in just a second, I'm going to call time. So if anyone has any ideas, tell them to Clickbait now.
Break open that box.
Well, it's going to be your turn, so.
Yeah.
All right, so.
All right, and time.
Oh,
so
I have a
Clickbait.
game question.
Yes.
Like, it just respawned, so I know you kept initiative, but are we in combat with it?
Yes.
Technically?
You're in its home. You are in
Well,
combat.
no, I meant, like, I guess those people that are up near it, are they engaged, or...
Well, even if they're not engaged, if you run by an enemy that is aware of you, it still gets an opportunity.
Yeah, that's true. Okay,
except I'm not within its sphere currently.
yeah. You're not, but Clickbait
I
and
am.
Duke probably.
Well, it has to use its fear, so nobody is.
Well, that's
It,
So
It's not its turn. It can't use its thing.
If I run from it to hit the chest, he's got a shot to hit me in the back.
You get a free shot, yeah.
Yeah, he'll get one free shot. It'll be a claw attack, so you should be okay. But anyway, it's your move. Clickbait.
don't you
What are
still
doing?
have your fancy Truth Guardian or whatever?
Yeah, I got that mace
here.
and divine strike.
No, the Guardian of Faith.
Yeah,
The spell
you
you
cast
cast.
that Guardian of Faith earlier, didn't you?
Oh, okay, that's right. I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
But
He's back
do
here.
you control that, or does that have its own turn?
One moment, please.
By the way, this is way too much discussion, but I'm going to allow it because he is the newest guy.
Right. Yeah. This is just. I'm not giving him any advice. I'm just making sure we
Yeah.
all know what's
Well,
going on.
I forgot all about him too. So I mean,
Yeah. A reminder of last week.
I can't even find. Oh, right here. Large appears. Okay. So a large speckle appears and hovers in duration of an occupying space of your choice. Set into range. Guardian occupies the space, and he just stays there. So he occupies a space.
But how does he attack?
When any creature hostile to you moves into that
Oh,
space,
that's it? Okay.
is he
It's
10
just.
feet away from him?
You can't move him?
Your guy's right here.
Oh, that sucks because he's too far away. He needs to be 10 feet within 10 feet.
You should be able to move him, though.
Does it say like as a bonus action on your turn? Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Was it Spirit Guardian?
It's Guardian of Faith.
Guardian of Faith.
Guardian of Faith. That's in 246 in my book.
Nope. You doesn't look like you can move it.
Right. He just stays there. Is he with that's more than 10 feet away, correct?
Yeah.
And then he's used unless we all take a step backwards.
But to Uguay's point earlier, since you're not engaged in combat with him, you can't run past him, but you can retreat from him.
Okay, so I can step back.
If you want.
You could, or you can just attack him. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's the last thing I'll say.
Yeah,
What do you want to do?
I'll hit him.
You what?
I'll attack.
You're just going to attack him?
He's right next to me.
Okay, well, roll. What are you attacking with? A spell or your mace?
With my mace.
Okay.
12, 6 is 18.
You rolled an 18?
Well, with my divine
When I
strike
say you
deal.
rolled, I mean everything total together. You rolled an 18.
18.
That hits.
All right.
He asked with surprise because it's you.
Okay, so I have how often I actually do something. So what do I roll now to make him hurt? How do I know how many points?
To make him hurt.
You roll your damage. You know what damage die are for your mace.
It should say under your mace how much damage.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! To make him hurt. All right, so I roll. Divine strike, deal an extra. Ooh! With the divine strike, I also deal on an extra 1d8 thunder damage.
Okay.
So no, really, I'm really confused. God, I'm really confused. So how do I deal? How much damage I get to him?
Well, what's your mace rate?
Yeah.
What does it say the mace does on damage?
1d6.
Okay, so you roll the d6,
Right.
and then you roll the d8 for the divine strike.
I'm sorry, I'm so
And you
stupid.
add those together.
Yeah, but that means I only give him 2 damage.
Did you
Roll
roll
one with
two
both of
ones?
them?
On that 1d6, I give him 2 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that sucks. Okay, and with the damage from the thunder, I give him 3. Well,
Right.
so that's 5.
Yep. You're hitting for 5.
Oh, that sucks. I thought it would be more. It's not.
Does he add his strength to that?
No.
He rolls it to the D6 roll. He rolls his strength.
Really? So my strength is like +2.
Then that'd be a +2 to add.
Yeah. So yeah, it would have been 4.
I never rolled anything higher than a 10 until just now. So I mean,
So you don't know what dealing damage does.
Wasn't your mace a +1 because of the magic thing?
it was a +6.
No, to damage.
No, that's if he chooses to use that, it's an extra D8.
Right, and I just rolled it.
Oh,
No,
okay.
for
I thought
your
it
mace.
would.
The
I thought it
amulet I
made
gave.
I thought it made his mace a +1 mace.
No.
No.
Okay.
It just added an 8d8 of thunder damage.
Okay.
Or lightning, his choice.
Don't confuse me.
Sorry.
That's okay.
You remember the amulet and what it did, right?
That's right. I got it written down. Okay, here. All right, so I did that damage.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yep. I don't get a second move.
You don't have anything with the bonus action?
No, I don't get any of that.
Okay. Alrighty then. Well, you just attacked, and it is now Warlock's turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to shoot the chest with a firebolt.
Okay, roll to hit.
Oh, that's on a side. Hold on. Oh, that's a nat 20.
I'm gonna say that hits then.
Yeah, I would hope. Could you imagine? So it's gonna be 2d10. Uh, 11 damage.
That's a crit though. Shouldn't you double it?
Yes, so it would be 22.
Okay. You really hit the thing pretty good, and you can tell it is damaged, but it's not quite destroyed and opened just yet.
Okay, in that case, I am going to as a bonus action, cast Bardic Inspiration on who's next? Duke?
Next is Duke.
All right, I'll play a little hurdy-gurdy tune for Duke.
Warlock,
Alright.
is your hand still alive, isn't it?
I honestly don't know how that works because I mean, I guess it would be, it's just concentration, right? So I don't think it goes
As long as you're in
away.
the concentrated time limit, it is still alive. But
Yeah, it's
damaged.
up to 1 minute. So I cast that the first round, so it should be.
Yeah, you should be good.
So I guess I could instead use a bonus action to have him smack the try to attack with the clenched fist. So I'm just gonna
Okay.
try to punch him.
Well, do your rolls then.
Okay. That is gonna be a 15, and probably that's not gonna do it, right?
It's a wing and a miss.
Okay.
So that was your bonus action. So that brings us to Duke.
What's the bardic inspiration mean? Like I can,
I changed my mind. I
okay.
fought with Bigby's hand instead of
Yeah.
giving you my.
okay, good. That's fine. Then I'm going to attack with my blades.
All right, go for it.
That's going to be a 19.
That hits.
Do you want me to roll both hands and then do damage?
Yeah,
at the
go
end?
ahead with your other hand. You're off.
Okay. And that's going to be a 17.
That misses.
Well, poop.
So with your first hand, roll damage.
What? Come back here. That's going to be 27.
27 halved.
And then with my fancy footwork, he can't make an opportunity attack once I've made a melee on him. I'm going to use my movement to go to the chest.
Okay, your movement's 30, right?
Yeah, whatever. However far I can go. If I don't make it, I don't make it. But I'll get as close as I can.
Actually, I think you make right to the chest.
Woo.
That'll be your. Yeah,
There we go.
that uses all your movement. So you're primed and ready.
I'll take it.
All right. So next up is Arg.
Okay. I think I have enough movement to skirt the wall and come straight down. And that will be out of his sphere, and so I won't take an attack. And then I'm going to attack the chest.
Okay. Now remember, it's an automatic crit on
Objects.
things. Object. So you automatically crit. Just roll your damage.
Well, I've got to roll to make sure I hit.
I think we'll be okay.
Okay. It was a 15 to hit.
That actually is what I said of that. So yeah, you
Okay.
still hit.
Wait, my 17 was a miss. What's going on here?
No, he's attacking the chest.
Oh, okay.
50.
50.
I don't set the creature's AC. And your damage?
50.
50. Yeah, that thing is just to dust, and you see this glowing ball. It looks like a crystal ball, kind of glowing a weird reddish green color, and immediately it cracks all over the place and falls apart.
Okay.
There's dust inside.
Mefeshni's still up, I assume.
Well, yeah, he was already been spawned, so he's still there.
Well, I figured. I just didn't know. You know, some of them,
Yeah.
that's their life force, and some of them, that's, what causes them to respawn. Okay.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, because I don't have enough movement to get back to him.
Well, I think you might. You were here.
Yeah.
That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You used up 35. How much do you have?
I only had 30.
Okay, well, I counted where you were standing, so
Okay.
that's 30 then. All right, well, that means it's my turn. So the Nalfashni uses his Horror Nimbus. So everyone except Clickbait needs to make a Wisdom saving throw against being frightened because he magically emits these scintillating multicolored lights.
Would that apply since I'm facing away from him? Aha.
Yes, it's everyone within range. And actually, Oogway, you don't get hit. You're far enough away.
So what was I rolling?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom. Okay.
I got a 15.
You succeed.
Wisdom.
I believe I'm still exhausted, right?
I think so. One or two levels.
I have disadvantage on saving throws. So I will not be saving that.
Okay, so
I
you
rolled
are
it.
frightened for a minute.
I rolled a 12.
You rolled a 12. Well, then you are frightened for a minute, and I would say that you probably then lose the concentration on your fist.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be able to use it, so it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so if you guys are all frightened, that means on your turn you got to try and get away. Oogway, you're good to go. Clickbait, you're good to go because you were behind him, but he is going to now turn around, and he has multi-attack. So he is now going to try and attack you first with his bite, and that will be a 23 to hit. I'm going to guess that hits.
You're on mute.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that is 32 damage. And then he will try to claw you as well. And that will be a 23 to hit there. And that will be a 15 slashing damage. The other one was piercing.
Okay.
And with that, he is going to now move just a little bit closer to the door. And you get an opportunity attack with that move. So you can make an attack.
I'm going to hit him with a guiding bolt.
No, you
It must
only
be
get
a
a mace
melee.
attack.
Oh, really? All right, I'm going to hit him.
Yeah. That'll be your mace.
Oh, I missed.
Okay.
Good old clickbait. Back at it again.
All right. So that ends the Nalfeshni's turn. Now, Oogway, it is your turn.
Okay.
I am going to cast Blight on him.
Okay.
And I believe that's he has to make a save on that, I think. Yeah,
Oh,
Constitution
for being
saving
blinded?
throw. Constitution saving. And then he'll take half for.
All right. That is a 24 for his save.
That would save, yes. So he'll take half of what I roll here.
Okay.
So the first one, the first four, that's 20. Well, the next one, that is half of 35.
Half of 35, that'd be
And that's
say
necrotic
18.
damage.
All right. Uguay, what else you got?
And then, is that a bonus? No, that's an action. That's it for this turn.
All right. Clickbait goes to you then. Now you can use your magic if you want.
There you go. Okay. I'm going to use the guiding bolt.
Go for it. Roll for
Okay. Okay. Light streaks towards the crew. Okay. Right. So I roll, right?
Mhm.
I rolled a 15.
That is a miss.
Okay.
Does he add anything? Does he have any spell modifiers that he adds to that?
Well, I was about
Oh yeah,
to
hold on. Spell attack. I got a spell attack bonus of 4.
Okay, is that plus? Did you roll a 15 on
I
that?
rolled a 15, so that made a 19.
Well, then that hits. You always got to add your bonus.
I keep forgetting that, and I apologize. I do. Guiding bolt.
You roll 4d6 radiant damage.
Here we go. 2, 3, total of 3. Total of 4. All right, 8. 8 points.
8 damage. All right. Hey, we're doing something. And I would like to add that any attack before the end of your next turn by anyone has advantage on it because he is because of the lights that were given off by the guiding bolts. So any attack, the next attack before your next turn, no matter who does it, has advantage on it.
Right.
And do you move, or do you got a bonus that you can do, or is that?
No, I don't get a bonus.
All right. Well, if that ends your turn, Warlock, first you got to move as far away from him as you can, and then you can try and roll to get out of it again.
Yep. Oh, well, I rolled a nat 20 and a 3, so
Yeah. With disadvantage, that's not a good roll.
no.
All right. Well, in that case, I guess we'll move on to the next person. That is Duke. Duke, you actually saved.
Yes, sir.
What are you going to do?
So the chest is destroyed. Is there anything like wafting off of it? Anything there that we need to be concerned with?
Just the dust from the destruction. That's it.
Okay, sounds it. And that's it in the room now, right? There's some pile.
Yeah, there's no other glowing thing that you saw.
Okay.
That is the spawn right there.
I'm also standing in the dust right now, so.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess I will go. I see. How close is everybody? Nobody's really close to him.
Well, I mean,
no, my
it's a-
sneak attack isn't going to be very effective. I think if in the situation.
oh no, they have to be within 5 feet. They
Yeah.
aren't that close.
All this. I'm just checking all the sneak.
But
reminding myself of all the
actually,
sneak attack
you
rules.
do have your sneak attack. But sneak attack means your ally has to be within 5 feet, or you have advantage. And because of the guiding bolt, the next attack has advantage.
Well, there
which
we go,
means you can actually attack him and use your
Then
sneak
let's
attack.
let's hustle over there if I can make that distance and see what we
Oh,
can do.
you can. It's 15 feet.
Let's do it.
All right, there you go.
Well, that's not going to do much. That's a 12.
You have advantage.
Oh, so I get to roll twice on each hand. Or is that just the first hand? Well, that's way better. That's a 19.
Right.
That hits, and you don't get advantage on the second one. It's just that one attack.
Gotcha. All right, so let's just roll the other hand and see what we get. That's not going to hit. That's going to be an 11. So there you go. All right, one and done. As
So roll that damage, and then roll your sneak attack damage as well. Tell me the grand total.
Yeah, that's what I do. I got you. That's going to be 22.
Okay, and that is either piercing or slashing, so that will be
Piercing,
11.
but it's halved. Yeah, so there you go.
But hey, good job. So are you going to
Something.
use your feet thing and move, or stay there?
Shoot.
Arg is after you, then it's Nalfeshni.
All right, that's so frightened.
Yeah, I mean, I should probably work my way back towards Arg a little bit, and then I'll put my
How
hood
much-
up. Whatever good that does.
I mean, well, okay.
All right. Well, that ends your turn then. So Arg, you're up next. So we're going to move you right by Warlock, and you can roll again to see if you break away from the wisdom. I mean, the being frightened.
16.
How much?
16.
That did it. You were no longer frightened. So you have, I'll say, 20 feet of movement left.
I thought that was done at the end of my turn.
Yeah, it's
wasn't
at the
it?
end of your turn. Yep.
Yeah, but I'll allow you to use the rest of your movement, though, before you end your turn, if you want to move.
Okay, I'll go up close to him then.
Okay, so that's
Just to try and
5,
get you.
10, 15. Right up to him?
Yeah,
Okay, you're right there then. All right, next up
nobody
is
else.
the Nalfeshni himself. So if you're going to just be there, he will. First, I got to roll to see if I can do that horror nimbus thing again. And I do not. So he'll just do his 2 attacks, bite and claw attack. And well, actually, he gets 2 attacks with the claws. So first his bite, and that'll be a natural 1, so that misses.
Mm-hmm.
Then his claw attack is a 29. That's probably going to hit.
Yep.
Then I'm going to roll for this next attack. That is a 14. Does that hit?
That misses.
All right, so you only take 15 slashing damage.
Okay.
And unlike, usually this is the point where I have him teleport, but this is his home, this is his lair, and he cannot respawn. So he is staying there. But he knows you're a big, strong guy, so go ahead and roll for your opportunity attack because he is moving.
Okay.
Awesome.
It'd be 19.
That hits.
Okay. 10, 22.
11. All right. Uguay. Uguay.
You're on mute.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm going to use conjure animals,
Okay.
and I'm going to summon a giant constrictor snake.
Ooh.
And I'm going to summon it. I think I can summon it like right beside him. Face. You summon a face spirit, form of a beast, unoccupied space you can see within range, so within 60 feet. So basically right behind him.
Right behind him. Okay.
Yeah. And one of the following options: one beast. Summon creatures are friendly to your companions. Roll initiative for the summoned creature or creatures as a group. So I have to roll initiative for it. It rolled an 18.
It goes right after clickbait.
Okay, and I think that's all it actually does. at the moment.
Okay, well, if is that all you're going to do then?
Yeah, that is my action.
All right,
for
well,
this
quick
turn.
bait. Your turn.
All right.
Doing?
Now, where is my Guardian of Faith now?
Right here.
Oh, he did. I thought he was lower. Okay, never mind. He's still not 10 feet within his range. Okay. How far am I away from him?
From what? The Nalfeshni?
Yeah.
You're like not 8 feet, something like that.
Do you have anything that can push him back?
Oh,
Yes, he does.
yeah, I do. I think every time I hit him, he gets pushed back. He gets pushed back because of my level.
No. Every time he takes thunder damage, you're supposed to move him back like 10 feet.
Well, he took he already took thunder.
Yeah, I forgot about
it,
that.
It would help to mention that.
I apologize.
But he, from where you were, you wouldn't have pushed him into the Guardian of Faith anyway.
However, if we say you move to here and you attack and hit, and he's pushed back, it will be into the range of the Guardian.
You just read my mind, silly boy. Okay, here we go. I'm going to hit with my mace.
All right.
A natural 20.
A natural 20?
A natural 20.
All right. That definitely hits, and you get
Okay.
to roll double damage, my friend.
Okay.
First.
I think I'm. I pop my
So-
cherry.
I'm crying here,
So
man.
just to be clear, when he says roll double damage, you roll your damage and double it. You don't roll damage twice.
Okay. So I'm going to take my 8, right?
Well, your D6 for your mace,
So I'm going to take my D6 for my mace.
and your D8 for your amulet.
Okay, so I got a 5 for my mace damage, right?
5
And
from the D6.
right, so
that's
that
10
from
from
the
the
6, so that'd be a
D6.
10. And from my thunder damage would be a 2. No, a 1.
And
And you
then
roll the one
double
and
it, that'd be
double
a
that.
2.
That would be a 2. Okay.
Yeah, so 2.
For 10, that's 12. And I
then
push him
you
back.
get pushed 10 feet right there into your guardian. What's your guardian do? Let me.
Okay. Now,
It's at the start of the creature's turn, right?
is that that's a separate roll or anything, right? He doesn't automatically do something.
Well, I'm looking at.
Oh
it
no!
right
It's
now.
if it moves within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on a turn, unless it's
Right. I got to roll. He's going to roll dexterities.
So he's got to roll dexterity. So that's a 12. Does that beat your thing? Probably doesn't.
My dexterity is 14.
No, it's your spell save. Spell save DC.
Yeah, on your spell page.
So spell save is 12.
Should be higher than that.
Yeah, it should be. But even if
Let's go with it.
12,
What's written?
that means he didn't get it, we'll say.
All right. So he gets half. He gets half of. He gets hit with
No,
10.
you should have more than 20. So I'm gonna say he takes 20 radiant damage. That's the full damage.
My spell save DC is 16, so I
Yeah.
can't imagine you're
Okay,
4
so-
less than one.
That means that's all you can do then. So that would end your turn and go to the snake. You're mute.
Sorry, the snake is going to try to constrict him. So the snake rolled a 23 to hit.
That hits.
So it's going to be 2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning damage, and the target will be grappled. And then on his turn, he can try to roll the.
All right, so the snake slithers across there, starts going up his leg and then around his arms and starts squeezing. as
Oh,
much
this
as he
is
can.
it's a giant constrictor snake, so it's like a huge beast. So
Yeah. So it's just squeezing the crap out of him, and as it squeezes, you see his blood vessels pop, and then every orifice has blood trickle out of it, and the snake just squeezes the life out of him, and he falls lifeless.
Nice.
Awesome.
So he goes away.
Yay.
So you were left in his room with the multiple chests and altar-looking table with a small throne in the back. When I say multiple chests, there's 3, plus
Okay.
the one you destroyed.
I-
And
I-
no one is
I-
no longer frightened or anything.
I was gonna say I snap out of my fear and say, "Holy smokes, that guy was heckin' scary."
All right.
I want to hit a chest.
The stuff that's in this room. See if there's anything
I
useful.
thought you said you wanted to go to a chest quickly?
Yes, I do.
All right, we'll say the first one you go to is the one that is located right here.
Mhm.
And it is not locked. You get to open it right up. And what you find inside is listed on this page. I'm right here. You see an adamantine breastplate,
Ooh.
and it's just your size.
Oh, awesome.
Lucky. Extra small. Who knew?
And just so you know, the adamantine, it's basically never going to wear out because it's so strong. And also, any critical roll against you is nulled. So you're uncrittable.
It still does damage. It just does regular damage, correct?
Right now, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So no one can crit you. And Uwe, you also mentioned the chest. I assume you want to go to one of the others.
Yes, sir. I'll go check one out.
You go to this one, and it's very cold and dark, and it's also locked. But it looks as though it's not the strongest lock in the world, but it is a locked chest.
All right. So I'll try to cast Shillelagh on my quarterstaff and whack it.
Just roll it.
What?
Okay, go for it.
See if I can break
And you're
the
whacking the
lock.
lock.
That is a 18 to hit on the lock.
Does it?
And that'll do probably not enough damage, but hey. Where's the Shillelagh? Shillelagh is 1d8 plus 5. All right.
Well, I said it was a weak lock. Doesn't matter what you roll.
12.
We'll do it.
I did 12
So
damage.
it shatters the lock. It falls to the ground. You open up the chest, and you see this very ornate-looking bag, and you get the feeling that it's magical. Do you want to do a check on it?
Yeah, do an arcane check, I guess.
Okay, Arcana.
Arcana. And that's a 16.
You are holding a bag of holding.
Oh, nice. And that's the thing you can put like almost anything in? Right?
Yes.
Is there anything in it?
I'm gonna open and investigate if there's anything already in the bag of holding.
There is nothing in the bag. You don't have to roll anything. You can look in it.
Okay.
And this bag has an interior space considerably larger than the outside dimensions, roughly 2 feet in diameter at the mouth and 4 feet deep. The bag can hold up to 500 pounds, not exceeding a volume of 64 cubic feet. The bag weighs 15 pounds regardless of its contents. Retrieving an item from the bag requires an action. If the bag is overloaded, pierced, or torn, it ruptures and is destroyed, and its contents are scattered in the astral plane. If you turn it inside out, its contents spill forth unharmed, but the bag must be put right before it can be used again. Breathing creatures inside the bag can survive up to a number of minutes equal to 10 divided by the number of creatures, after which time they begin to suffocate.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. There was a third chest. Is anyone going to go to it?
Sure.
All right, so I guess that means R goes up to it. You see, there's a little throne here, well, little to you, and beside it is another chest. You open it, it is not locked, but it's
Okay.
a long chest. And the reason that it's long is you see inside, once you open the top, adamantine great axe.
There's a lot of
And
that.
underneath that, an adamantine sword.
Ooh.
Two of them,
Guys.
actually. One long sword and
sword.
one short sword.
Here's some adamantine stuff if anybody wants it.
Tell me about that short sword.
You get an adamantine.
You get one.
You get one.
I'd like to investigate the throne.
Okay, you investigate the throne. The pretty throne.
I still have disadvantage on checks, so I rolled a 5 plus whatever my investigation is, which is not going to be good enough.
So,
All right.
is the Duke going to check out these adamantine swords and figure out what they do?
I
for us?
can't use the long sword, but I'll check out the short sword. Because the long sword is two-handed, right?
Yeah.
So
The short sword is it is standard, except it's anytime you roll against an object, it's an automatic crit.
oof,
Plus, it's adamantine.
I'll put that
Yeah.
right over
So
here.
it's not going to be destroyed or anything.
Take that.
Do you want to ask anyone else to investigate the throne, Warlock, or you,
That's up to them. I'm not going to.
Well, does anyone?
I rolled 6 with my plus.
Yeah, you know it's the throne. That's it.
Is there
I'll go.
anything else in the room to investigate other than the throne at this point?
Not really. I mean, there's random gold and some other stuff lying around.
Well, I rolled an 11, so I'm going to guess I know it's a throne, but not much
And you
more.
know it's made for a Nalfeshnir.
There you go.
I rolled a 6. Wait, what was we rolling? What
Investigation.
investigation? So I rolled a 19. So I got plus
Okay, with the 19, you know that the red key is here.
Nice.
But I guess I will take my axe to the throne and see if I can't find the red key.
No,
You know which room
that's
it's
not
in.
You don't have to break
You
it.
know where it's at on the dungeon?
How does he
I
realize
was
that?
investigating.
Here.
I mean,
How does he realize where the key is based on the throne?
well, he gets a magical vision that says if you follow this hallway, you will lead you to another room where there is the red key.
Okay.
Now,
Right.
we still have people with disadvantage, right? Warlock has disadvantage.
So do we want to stay in this room and try to take a long rest?
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
asking.
say
Get
yes.
rid of all that?
Okay, everyone agree?
Yep.
Great. You take a long rest. Everyone's good.
Okay. Does he still have disadvantage?
Nope.
All right, so we're all set.
You're all set.
Okay, so I assume you guys go down the hallway.
We start to.
Yep.
Okay.
I lose my no. I still have my guardian because it's up to 60
Well, you
hit points.
can just end that on your own.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't
Okay.
move him, so just you end concentration on it.
Okay, deal.
All right, so you guys are walking across here. You come to a corner, and you don't really see anything. You come to this corner; it's just a corner. You're all good, and then I'm going to bring you up to here.
So wait, at this point we have white key and blue key, right? I'm just trying to remember.
Think
White key-
you have the white and
key
the
and
blue
blue
key. Yes.
So we just need the red and the ice. Got it.
Hey, Uguay,
Yes, sir.
did you get that bag of holding?
Yeah, I took it.
What would it take to talk you out of that?
I don't know.
He's got more cutlery than he needs.
I mean, you could probably talk me into storing something for you
Oh, okay.
before
I
you
would-
could talk me into taking it.
Maybe talk him or tell him what your plan for it
Yeah.
is.
Why do you want it?
I'll send you something.
Oh, you're gonna.
The brothers
tell
are
the
going to
rest of the group?
communicate with their journals. That's what we're going to say is happening right now. Okay.
Okay.
Or I could just whisper it to him, which is what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, that works. Here, let me. Warlock's trying to eavesdrop.
Sure.
That's it. As they're whispering, I'm going to say, Warlock, knowing your character, you're going to get bored with it and start to walk. And as you turn this corner, you go, huh, and stop right here and notice that it looks as though it's going all the way across. It's dark. Like the floor is no longer there, and magical darkness is clouding the way, so you can't see what's underneath.
Okay. Can I?
Well, I had already rolled before. If you will give me 2 sorcery points, I'll let you have your dark vision through magical darkness.
No. I'm gonna pass on that offer.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of bend down and use my dagger or my crossbow to kind of tap the ground ahead of me to see if it's solid.
It is not. It is not there anymore.
I mean,
I
I'm
hand-
up to take that idea if you want to.
I hand Ark the bag of holding,
Okay.
just because I want to see what happens if he tries this eventually. So.
Okay. So anyway, you know that the floor is no longer there. The darkness is concealing how far down and if anything is down there, below. But you can't reach the bottom or anything with your bow or anything. It's just nothing there but darkness.
I yell back, "Hey guys, while you two were jibber jabbering, there's a big hole here. I found a big hole,
Big found big hole.
You found a big hole. Well, good job.
and it's ding dang dark even for my elf eyes. So, yeah. Wait, I don't know how far this thing goes.
So what are y'all doing?
Well, we have to get some light, right? So I'm trying.
we
It's
have the
magical
little-
darkness. Doesn't matter what kind of light you use. Unless I think it's cast the spell light. Let me do a refresher on that while you guys.
No,
talk.
yeah, that's.
Yeah, you would have to use a spell of light.
Well, I got a cantrip that's light.
Okay, a cantrip. You can try that.
Okay. I got to touch an object. Anybody got an object you want me to touch?
You put it on the top of your mace. And
Does
All right,
Ark
okay.
still have any jawbreakers?
And
Oh, can I get some? Can you give me some jawbreakers?
I'll give him.
All right, 2. I touched. All right, so I got to roll. I rolled for this for the cantrip.
no,
What's
it's a
the
cantrip.
Right, so I use the cantrip of light.
So you
I
have
get
a big glowing jawbreaker giving off light.
I got 2 jawbreakers.
2 of them. Okay.
Okay. The object sheds a bright light of in a 20-foot radius, and a dim light an additional 20 feet.
All right.
So I put my hand out with my jawbreakers, and what do I say?
Well, you have to. You see nothing but hallway here, and the magical darkness is on the floor, or where the floor would be.
Okay, so I got 2 of them, right? So I could drop one.
Okay, you
Yeah,
drop the
okay.
1, and a cantrip isn't strong enough. The darkness just swallows it up. And after a pretty long pause, you hear it hit bottom.
Okay. If I reach my hand out above the floor, I can see, it looks like 30 feet, right? So I get a
No,
radius
you
of
see
20.
darkness. Your cantrip isn't strong enough. Once you get to floor level, all you see is the magical darkness.
Can I see how far the darkness goes?
You can see that it goes around the corner, but you can't, because it's around the corner, see how far down. You don't know if it stops here or goes all the way to the next corner.
Gotcha. All right. Well, didn't Arg at one
This
time?
was the only other way we could find to go around, right? It was either the room that the guy was going to kill us in, or there was no other path that we didn't go down, right?
Yeah, there's no other path to the red key unless you go to that other room, but you would need the ice key.
I mean,
Are
I
there-
could,
are there
I could cast
anything in the
Dimension
book?
Door, but I can only bring one person.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
trying to think of if I got a good.
And we haven't even found a red lock, so whatever the red key is for, is beyond where we are.
We haven't even
anyways.
found the blue lock yet.
Are there any hooks or anything on the walls that can be held or put something
It's
into?
just your regular stone wall.
So is it like? So we can't tell how far there's no floor. Is that right?
Right.
And it's a pretty good sized pit.
Yeah, it's obviously pretty deep, and we can't tell how far it actually goes around the corner. How far you have to go to get across.
And the cantrip is not strong enough to defeat the darkness.
And I don't think I have anything that would work on that.
I had a good idea, but it won't work.
Well, you got an Antioch Max. Can you put some handholds and footholds?
I mean, I can do that, yeah. But I was going to, use Mage Hand to take over and the immovable rod with a rope
Oh, there you go.
and then hit the button. However, Mage Hand cannot activate magical items, which the rod is.
Well, I know of a couple ways y'all can solve this problem, but I can't just give you the answer. So
Nope, you can't.
You said, what spell did you say would work?
I didn't.
He said I could
That,
use my
cantrip is
sorcery
not strong
point.
enough.
He said
No,
I could
he-
use my.
You were talking about though that some sort of light worked or something. I forgot. Okay. Well, I'm going to try daylight.
What
That's-
level spell is that, and what does it do?
It's a 3rd level spell. A 60-foot radius sphere of light spreads out from a point you choose within range, which is 60 feet from me. The sphere is bright light and sheds dim light for an additional 60 feet. If you choose a point or object you are holding, or one that isn't being worn or carried, the light shines from the object and moves with it. Completely
Alright.
covered or affected, the object is opaque. If any of the spell's area overlaps with an area of darkness created by a spell 3rd level or lower, that created the darkness is dispelled.
Yeah. So that's what level did you say the spell was?
3rd.
Yeah. That's the level you need to take care of the darkness.
Okay. So I cast daylight.
Okay. On what? or just out in the open?
I can just cast it on a point. So basically, like,
Or
Oh,
you
wait a
can
minute.
cast it on an object too.
Or what point do you cast it? on?
well, wait. Could we can't see the floor, but we can see the hallway, right?
Yeah, you can see the darkness is taking the place of where the floor should be, and you don't know how far down it goes. So you can see the hallway
So I'm going to cast it on the
Oh.
wall, the far wall that we can see,
right here,
like toward the corner,
right here.
toward the other, like the where I can just barely see. So
Right
that's casting, like no, straight opposite of that.
Right here?
Now
No,
go 10 feet that way, 10 feet down the hall.
to the right.
There you go, right there.
Okay. And what is how much radius?
60 feet.
It's 20 feet, right?
No, it's 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay, you cast darkness on this point, and immediately the 30 feet of darkness that I had covering the floor dissipates, and you notice that there's a 50-foot drop from this point to this point where y'all are all standing next to, and at the bottom of the 50 feet is spikes made of stone and wood.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay. All right, so at least we know what we're dealing with. So how do we get across this?
Right.
I guess I'm going to go carve some stone.
I mean, there has to be a way that we can do this where it doesn't risk us dying by a bad saving throw. Like, there has to be something beyond just like trying to do an athletics check to get across. I would hope.
There was something. There was something.
Because a 50-foot drop onto spikes would kill any of us.
Oh.
Isn't as a cleric? Isn't there something I can talk to my god or something and get some advice? or
That
something
is
like
a percentile roll, so odds are it won't work, but you're welcome to try it. But once you try it, you can't do it until the next time you take a rest. It's a
Right.
once per day thing.
I can get over there by turning into mist.
That might be beneficial to be on the other side.
Okay,
Ooh.
I'll turn into mist and go to the other side, leaving.
Okay.
Wait, just a second. Before I move over there, I want to look up something.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember.
Yeah, we're probably not meeting the bad guy, Lich, today.
Hold on, I can't talk.
Oh wait,
Okay.
I got us. I got us.
Because if I do that, I can't leave you guys a rope because I can't carry a rope.
I know.
Okay.
But there
How
might
far
be a
did you say it's around
lever.
the corner?
Is there a lever? I mean, you can if you leave as a mist and go there, and there's nothing there. Can you come? Can you later on come back, or are you? only
Okay.
have to go back there?
I'll go over. I've
Don't
got
go
some
over there.
time.
Don't.
Okay.
Hang on.
Okay.
I'm just wanting to read. Make sure I'm reading this correctly. I'm gonna cast. Oop, I lost it. Hang on. There we go. Wall of stone.
Okay.
All right. Non-magical wall of solid stone springs in existence at the point you can choose within range. The wall is 6 inches thick and composed of 10 10-foot by 10-foot panels. Each panel must be contiguous with at least one panel. If the wall, so if it gets the thing, basically you can turn it the wall can have any shape you desire, though it can't occupy the same space as a creature or object. The wall doesn't need to be vertical or rest on any firm foundation. It must, however, merge with a solidly supported or existing stone. Thus, you can use this spell to bridge a chasm or create a ramp. If you create a span greater than 20 feet, you must have the size of each panel. So instead of 10 by, so basically, it'll only be 5 foot wide instead of 10 foot wide.
Okay, great.
Great supports.
So
You
you
really
cast that, and you notice how the walls look as though they melt, and another wall comes off of them 6 inches thick, and sort of falls down, and you're able to walk across. And once you get to the end of the 10 foot or the 5 foot, it does the same thing here. And as you walk across here, it does the same thing here, and then it stops because this is the end of the pit. So as you walk off, you're completely on actual flooring now. You're good to go, and you notice a adamantine ladder and a bunch of adamantine slats used for walking over the chasm.
Oh, there you go.
But we can all just walk over the stone, right?
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah,
can
you can
walk.
all walk over the stone.
As long as I hold concentration, it'll stay.
Yeah.
Well, and I meant we could let you stay there to hold concentration for 10 minutes, and then it becomes permanent.
Let me look. Is that right?
I read
I
it.
hadn't got that far. Oh, if you maintain concentration on the spell for its whole duration, the wall becomes permanent and can't be dispelled. Otherwise, the wall disappears when the spell ends. So yeah, let's do
Okay.
that.
You did that, and it's now permanent.
Sweet.
Alrighty. So you guys continue walking along here. Nothing out of the ordinary. You don't even think to check anything because everything looks completely normal. And you've noticed it is oddly quiet through the halls of this dungeon, whereas you would always run into something in the other two above it. So this is very strange, but you're not going to look a gift horse in the mouth.
There's a horse?
Hey.
Hey, how you
Given
doing?
that you pointing out that we're thinking this is strange, I'm going to do a perception check just because.
Okay. I'll say you do it.
23.
Okay, you perceive nothing.
Okay.
It's just strange to you, but there's nothing to perceive. It's just a regular wall. You don't notice anything different. There's no trap that's going to happen on your way back, if you even go on the way back. And yeah, the way is clear. You move along the corner, nothing, and you move along this corner, and you see a door.
What do we see about this door?
Well, let me get y'all over there, and I'll read you what you see. Okay, this is room number 5. So room number 5, you see the door itself has no special key that needs entry. However, it does have a locking mechanism, so you're probably guessing it's locked. It has a, I don't know what they're called, but you know those doors that have the, like in a school, that would have the glass up top that you could move and, you know, that people
Transom?
can parkour through, whatever it's called.
Okay, transom. I think it's maybe.
Whatever it's called. Anyway, it has that in lieu of a barred window, so you can't really see inside. Well, Arg could if he stepped up to it because of how tall he is, but it's glowing with a golden orangish heat. You feel heat radiating from the door, but other than that, that's all you notice about the door.
I mean, either we can just, this is the way we have to go, so we can either just bust through the door, or I can cast clairvoyance and waste a spell slot to see what's on the other side of the door.
Well, you said Arg could potentially see, so why don't
Yeah, he's
Arg-
tall enough he could see
Yeah.
inside.
Why don't we
I'll
have
go over
Arg?
there and look in.
Okay, you notice. Let me flip this page again. You notice that in the northwest corner, encased in ice and fire is a key, and it looks red. So a red key is encased in this corner. And you also notice right here, sitting on a throne, is a winged horned devil.
Lots of thrones.
These guys all like they're, think they're important, I guess.
They do.
So
They
we
really
don't
do.
know what type of devil it is. It's just or is
no,
that
that
the
is the
type-
type of devil. It's the horned devil.
All right.
He's just devil-ish.
sure he's not a horny devil.
Ooh.
Well, he may be both.
Oh, that's true. I guess one is not necessarily.
One is not exclusive to the other. So what you do?
Well, I assume Art tells us this, so
Yeah.
well, do we have a plan for dealing with a horned devil?
I don't know why I would know anything about a horned devil, but
Yeah.
when he
You can
He
roll to
relays
see
that-
if you do.
when he relays that information, I was going to say, could I roll like what nature, religion? What would that be?
That would be, yeah, we'll go with the roll both, and if you don't
I mean,
get it with
it's-
one, you can do it with the other.
It's plus
That
one
kind
for
of
you.
calls them both animal and,
Well,
religion.
I'll try. I'm going to try or let Warlock roll, and then we'll see.
I rolled a 16.
Okay, you know that the horned devil is about as tough hit point wise as the Nalfeshni.
Well, what I want to know is would I know if he has true sight?
Well, I'm getting there.
That's all I care about.
Okay. Well, you're getting the whole spiel.
Okay.
So you know he's as tough as that. You know he can fly farther than he can walk. And you also know that he has dark vision and passive perception, but he also has devil sight, which means even someone who has a cloak that would keep them from blind sight and regular true sight, he would be able to see through it. And that's a slight homebrew on me.
Okay.
So magical darkness would not stop him.
Hmm.
Once again.
Doesn't sound like it.
Once again.
And I'm
It's like-
guessing
it's like you designed this dungeon specifically against my character.
And I'm guessing he's probably, since he's a horned devil, probably at least resistant, if not immune to fire.
Yes.
Right.
Hmm.
Which would also, that's most of my damage. So I'm just going to chill outside for this one, boys.
Well, I can do something about the fire. Potentially.
Can we find out if the door has a trap on it or anything if we touch it? I mean,
Well, also, we don't know for sure this guy's going to attack us. Like, I figure he would, but, like, I could try to go in and talk to him.
Well, what do you do?
I don't know. So I say, so, fellas, we can, let's either go in, I would say guns blazing, but I don't know what that means because their guns don't exist in this world. Swords blazing, or I can try to go with my silver tongue and my golden cards and try to trick this guy into giving us the key. What do you think?
sure, go for it.
Okay, thanks for just throwing me to the
I'm
wolves.
guessing that's
The
probably
warlock goes inside.
Well, I
and,
did not say that. No, hold on.
So. All right. Well,
But,
let's
I mean,
see.
it-
I'm guessing. Hang on, before we do this, like, I'm guessing we're probably going to end up like fighting this thing. Either
Yeah,
way.
maybe not.
So where is it? So how many times can I? This is one willing creature. I'm guessing it's a horned devil. It's probably immune to fire, and it probably uses fire. So I do have protection from energy, which would make you resist. Like each person I cast it on would be resistant to fire damage. Again, I'm guessing here, but I have two. So basically, I could hit two people with that. Who? And let's see, how long does that last? Do I want to do that beforehand? Is what I'm asking. Up to an hour. So, who do I want to put that on? Probably.
Not me, because my rage already has it.
Okay, your rage already has it. Probably so Duke, because you're probably going to be close combat. Who else would be? I mean, I guess I'm assuming. Of course, it probably can like. If it has fire attacks, it's probably like fireball or something, so that it would hit everyone. Yeah, it's probably got something where it like doesn't just get you if you're close. Well, let me. Are we actually going to send Warlock in, or are we just going to go in as a group? Let's decide that first.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go in because you know something. We're just gonna get hit every time we meet somebody. So we'll just why send him in there to try to play
Because
cards
if-
with the guy when we know he's gonna hit him. So
If
why don't we just go
if
in?
I can
Because
go
you
in.
don't.
I can go in, and I wouldn't seem like as much of a threat as 5 people, and maybe I can convince them of something as a single person that I wouldn't as a troop of people ready to attack them.
So you going in or no?
I mean, yeah, I don't care. I mean,
All right. So
All
Warlock.
right, before he goes in, I'm going to cast it on him, so he's at least resistant to fire damage.
Can I
Oh,
put a bless on him or something like that? Can I
That's up
cast?
to you.
Oh, yeah, I want to cast bless on him. He needs.
Okay. So you have blessed now too.
what does that
Right.
give me? Temporary hit
Doors
points or
unlocked.
something?
Bless, I think it gives you like on saving throws. I
Oh,
think.
okay.
I got to remember. Hang on.
Well, while they're looking that up, you go inside. Devil sees you right there and immediately perks up and goes, "And who are you?"
Oh, hey there.
He's right here.
I do not go that far in. No way. I stand right in the doorway. As soon as I open the door and he sees me, I say, "Oh, geez, awfully sorry. I'm sure as heck lost here. I'm just passing through. I don't mean to bother you. My name's Warlock. I'm a sorcerer. I got kind of transported here on accident, and I'm just trying to find my way out."
Very well.
So I can go through.
Well, you need the key to go through, but do you have the key?
Why, I have a key. Which key? Hey, there's a key over there too, huh?
Ah, yes, there is. That is a red key.
I say, I got this blue one.
Blue. No, this door is an ice key.
No, I don't got an ice key. Where would I find that?
He starts tapping himself, thinking about it. You need a red key to get the ice key, and it's down on the other side of the dungeon.
The red key is that a red key right behind you?
Yes, it's a red key.
Oh, can I have that one?
I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't even know you.
Oh well, yeah, you do. My name's Warlock. That's what I said. Hi, I'm lost.
Well, my name's Gary.
Hi, Gary. That's a heck of a name.
Yes, mother was that way. My job is to guard the red key. I don't know if I should do that.
Oh, okay. So so basically you're saying I'm up Poops Creek here. Because if I need the red key and you're not going to give me the red key to get out to get the ice key, I'm kind of in a bit of a pickle.
Well, how do I know you really need it?
Well, I mean, okay. So here, let me put it to you this way. You said I need the ice key to get out of this room, right?
Yeah,
And I need the red key to get the ice key.
yeah.
So how would I have the ice key if I don't have the red key yet?
Roll deception.
I don't think that's deception,
Maybe
but I'll try.
persuasion.
I'll take it because my deception's super high. But
Well, I don't know what else to roll. That's the closest
Yeah,
thing
okay.
to roll for.
that's fair. I'll take it. My deception's plus 12. So It's 25.
Okay, and I'll have him roll for your. I guess that would be intelligence. Okay, so he gets up off the throne, goes to the red key, takes his fork, and goes, and then tosses you the red key.
Gee, Gary, you know, I've run into some real bungholes in this dungeon. You are the greatest devil I've ever run into.
Thank you, but just hurry back. I'm supposed to guard that key. I need it back, okay?
I say, yeah, no worries. Here, just as a token of my appreciation, I throw him the 1 pound of popping candy I have.
Okay, he catches it and it starts popping in his hand, and he just goes,
Yeah, I thought you might like that, bud. Listen, yeah, I'll bring this back. Toot sweet.
and you go out the door, and I assume breathe a very heavy sigh of relief.
No, I run back through the door and close it behind me, and I say, oh boy, guys, I made it out of there with the skin of my teeth. You should have seen. I was hurling spells. It was crazy.
And I'm gonna go. We could hear you.
Oh, okay, yeah, you got me. I just wanted to be the hero for once. Thanks for ruining it, Oogway. And I start storming back down the hallway.
Just so you guys know, the Horned Devil has an intelligence of 12.
No, so yeah, he's not the smartest.
I think that's more than me.
He's not the sharpest tack in the box. Is what you're
Oh
saying?
no.
As I'm storming
wisdom.
off, I say, well, I got the darn key anyway, so just let's go.
I got.
Wait.
I have a lower intelligence than that, so don't. It's not
So
that.
I'm gonna like.
Just so you know, the Nalfeshnes is a 19, so
No, yeah. Well, before we go wandering off, I'm gonna be like, wait, we have to get the ice key to get through that door, but to get through the other way, like, do we have no? We have to have an ice key to get through the other guy, right?
Yes.
So have we not? Is there? Am I missing something? Did we miss a path?
yes, you did.
Is it,
Oh,
is
jeez.
it that stealth door from
Oh,
the
is it-
Talking Skull?
Did we not go through one of the ways in the Talking Skull room? Where was the Talking
No,
Skull
you did
room?
not.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then I guess we're headed back.
Right.
It's a pretty clear path back there, though, right?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
headed
it's
up.
clear. I'm bringing you guys right there.
Okay. Yeah.
So who's going to go through the door first for the talking skull?
I will, because I have the key, and as soon as I open the door and I see the skull, I just say, "Shut it!"
All right. So you open the door, and you say, "Shut it!" as soon as you see him, and then he goes,
Maybe one of the other guys will want to talk to you, but I'm all set right now. I've done enough talking.
Uguay, you step in next, and he immediately goes, "Hello!"
You're not helpful.
Big mate.
You're not helpful.
Duke, and he goes, "Ah, you look refined."
The Duke would interact with him.
I mean,
Sorry.
maybe.
Is this the red key door, or is this just a door?
It's just a door. You got to see if it's locked or not.
Is it
I
locked?
try to open it.
It is locked. Standard locked.
Duke, get to work.
Dookie, do your thing.
I'll do my dookie thing.
I like this guy though. I like him.
You're not helpful.
He's so refined. Look at him with his utensils.
A 13.
Okay, you fail with your
Yeah,
utensils.
sorry about that.
And so, Arg, axe.
Smash.
Like I said, I can use knock, but I don't want to waste.
Well,
the
you
spell
have an
slot.
adamantine axe, so any adamantine
I
automatic
was
crit.
just rolling for strength, which would have been 24.
Oh, I gotta put my armor on, right?
What?
Oh, your adamantine armor? Yeah, you put that on.
Yeah, I assumed you already had that on.
Oh,
Turn around for
So,
crying out loud.
with
We
a
didn't want to
20
see you hanging dong.
Yeah, with a 24, you said 24, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Yeah, you totally break through, and as soon as you do, cold shoots out here like a magical cold, and you need to take 10 cold damage.
Well, why am I keep going if I took just 10 damage right then?
He would stop, I would think.
Well, how are you going to break through a door and not go through the door?
Well, he hit it with his axe. He didn't run
Well,
at
he
it.
said he was just doing strength.
No, I
That'd
was
be a
using
shoulder.
strength, but
Oh, okay.
I mean, I wouldn't keep going if I just took 10 damage by that.
Okay, then you just stand right there. You took 10
No,
damage. And
Then
you're
I'd back
standing
back
there.
up.
Back up.
Okay, so you back up.
All right, so we're gonna have to deal
Hey
with.
guys, it hurt me to go through there.
Well,
It's really
we
cold.
don't have a choice. Sorry, we don't have a choice.
You want me to cure
I
you or
can
anything like that?
Back up. You noticed on the side of the wall here, there's a slit where it looks like the cold shot out from.
So it's not just radiating cold. It was just he got blasted.
It was
Yeah,
a
he
trap.
just got blasted. when he
Okay.
walked back.
All right, so I guess we would proceed forward then.
Okay. Well, you proceed forward. You take another 10 then because you just proceed forward. And then everyone else takes 10 cold damage except Clickbait because he is too short. It doesn't reach him.
All right.
So knowing that it's there, we can't do any sort of dexterity saving throw or anything.
You can, but y'all just said, hey, we're just going through. I'm like, okay.
I didn't say anything. Nobody speaks for Warlock.
Okay, well, Oogway just went
I just
through,
went
so
through.
Yeah.
I'll take the damage. I'm the one that said that. Technically, Arg didn't say that either. I didn't know.
Yeah.
No, actually, you said okay, if I'm not mistaken.
I have
So,
14.
Anyway, you can just go right on through because it's not low enough to affect you, Clickbait. So you're
Yeah, I got you.
So I assume then the two of you notice that Clickbait didn't get hit, and the other guys got hit when they walked by.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
I tried
Oh.
to do a dexterity saving throw, and I got a 14.
Okay, I was going to say a 15, so you fail. And you take 10 cold damage. Duke?
I'll try the dexterity saving throw. Because
Okay.
isn't because so what? I mean, am I just
You
like
got to beat a 15.
You're trying to duck.
trying to duck?
Well, no, dexterity would be not just
18.
simply crouching. That's not a dexterity check.
No.
Oh, okay. So then what am I doing? It's not a dexterity check.
You got an 18?
Yeah, rolled an 18.
Well, that passes then.
All right, there you go.
And 18 doesn't really matter. But yeah, you're fine. But yeah, dexterity, I assume, is doing some fancy thing to try and get by. I mean, you guys could have just crouched, but
Acrobatics.
So moving on. Let's see here. I forgot how far it is to the next doorway you guys went to. Oh, okay. Yeah, you go up
Oh,
to
we
the
got a ways.
corner. And, dadgum. Thing doesn't ever fit right. Okay, you encounter nothing slows you down or anything. Again, you feel very strange that that's happening because all throughout the rest of the dungeon, first and second layer, you kept having to stop and check stuff.
All right. Well, I'm going to do another perception check if I'm feeling strange about it. Where's my perception? 16.
Everything's normal that you
Okay.
can tell. You go across this corner and you see a doorway. And
What color?
yeah, you see the doorway.
Is it just a regular door or is it a colored lock?
Well, I was going to say you see the doorway and the door, and you also notice that right in front of you, in front of the doorway, right here. It looks as though it's hot coals taking up the entire 10-foot area. So if you walk on it, you're going to take between 5 or 10 fire damage if you walk across.
Can we put
Okay.
something across it?
But you see that it is a red key that goes on the lock.
So we still haven't used the blue key yet. Okay. All right. Red key. Does anybody have anything to like douse that? Didn't Clickbait have some ice?
I got a gust of wind. I got sleet storm, but I think that'd be overkill.
How much water is it?
It's not any water, it's fire. hot
How
coal.
much hot coals is it?
It's this 10-foot square.
the 10-foot square.
Oh, create.
I mean, I can shoot it with ice, but
Okay.
I'm gonna try that. It's a cantrip, so
Yeah, but the cantrip might as well.
Does it give you a range, or is it?
like it's 60 feet, but it's
No, I meant when you hit.
oh, it's a target attack.
Okay. So we'll say you target a 5-foot, 1/4 of the square then.
Okay. 16 plus 8, so 24.
Yeah, that hits, and you shoot the ice, and it puts out the hot cold. Next to
Okay.
just
That's
regular
cool.
cold in this top.
Keep going around the bend.
All right, do 3 more rolls then.
That's a 10 to hit.
That fails.
That's not gonna. That's a 13.
That fails.
Jeez, how hard is it to hit the ground? 24.
That definitely hits.
Depending on how drunk it can sometimes be very easy.
15
That hits.
and 25.
That hits.
All right.
Okay, who has the red key? That'd be
I
you,
do.
Will. Do you open the door?
Yeah. Let's get this rolling the show.
All right. You open the door, and hanging from the ceiling is the entire room is dimly lit somehow, and it is filled with these amulets hanging down from the ceiling. You have no idea why, but each amulet is of one of the different gods floating around everywhere. And on the north is a door with a symbol depression, as if one of the amulets must be put inside the door. And it also has a red key mark on the north door. You see on the northeast another door, or excuse me, that is the door you're looking at, and it has the red mark of the key. The north door has an ice mark for the key right here, and all the amulets and everything. And I'm going to say you stepped inside to see all this, so you notice there's an archway here leading to you don't know where.
So at the moment we have, I mean, I assume. Well, okay. My first question is, how low are these amulets? Can you walk comfortably through the room, or are they going to hit me in the face if I walk through?
They seem to move out of your way, but they're at eyesight.
Okay, so I could walk over to the other door to inspect the depression to see if I could see any sort of clues.
Yeah, you can walk anywhere in the room. They move out of your way, sort of like you're just flowing right through.
All right, I'm gonna
Here's
walk
the
over.
ice door. It has an ice key, and then this one has the red key. And
Right.
you have
I'd like to do, I guess, an investigation on it to see if I can see anything in the depression mark that would be something that would kind of clue me into what.
okay.
Yeah.
Investigate.
Isn't that the other door with the depression? That's just the
The other door does not. It's just a simple red key.
That is a natural 1,
You notice that it might be a door.
maybe.
So wait, I have a question. Just to clarify, because I thought you said it the other way. So the
Yeah, I
the door-
did. I messed up. It's this
Okay.
door that has the depression, and it's an ice key.
Okay,
And
so we
this
can't
door
get
has
through
a
that door again.
depression-
So we don't
has
have
no
to.
depression, and it's a red key.
Okay, so we don't.
Okay.
Technically, we don't have to worry about the depression yet because we don't have the ice key yet. Okay. I'm gonna look at the archway. What do I see like looking through the archway?
Just that it leads to a hallway that goes somewhere.
I'm going to step through and look down the hallway.
Okay, as you go through the hallway, the dim light is gone, so you really can't see much at all because you have no dark vision.
Well, I'm not gonna. I'm just looking around the corner. I'm not going down the hall.
Oh, well, you see that it just gets darker
Okay.
and colder, much colder.
Well, maybe that's where the ice key is. Can I kind of wander around the room to see if any of the amulets don't run out of my way when I try to get close to it?
Yeah, you go around crazy like a wild man. Everything moves out of your way.
Carefully. Carefully, methodically, but yes, okay. Everything moves over.
Warlock is a wild man for the first time.
So then I'm going to, yeah, right. I'm going to join Uguay in that hall to see if I can see down the hallway.
Yes, yeah, I'm going to tell him.
You know, with your dark vision, you see down the hallway, and it is. Let me count it on this page. You actually managed to use your entire dark vision, and you can see all the way to the end of the hallway. It curves from facing down the hallway to the left.
So, but there's nothing in the hallway.
Well, actually, I'm not quite done. You notice. Let me maneuver this for you so you can see everything better. You see about right here, instead of it being dry and cold, it's wet. And then the next 10-foot block, it's dry and looks as though it's getting colder and colder. You sort of see the water vapor as it gets cold, as if your breath, on the end.
Well, all right. So we can either just try to stick random amulets in that hole, or we
Well,
can.
Well, that's the one with the ice.
That's the one with the
key.
ice key.
No,
Yeah.
that's the one with the red key. The ice
Yeah,
key
Red
is up.
key didn't have an amulet.
Okay, one more time. Amulet and ice key. No amulet, red key.
Oh, so we can just go put the red key in that
Put
door?
the red key in the door.
Yeah,
Before we went through the door, I was going to see if there was something, if the hallway gave us any clues. So I would say try the door.
I'm sorry, because you put my character over on that door on the right, so I thought that was the one I was investigating about the amulet.
Well, it was. This one has the amulet, but it's an
No,
ice key.
didn't you put me over on the door on the right?
No. Doesn't
Anyway,
matter. I got it. Is
Okay.
anyone still confused? This is depression and
Nope.
ice key. No
we don't need
depression.
to worry about the
red key.
amulets yet because we don't have the ice
Okay, so then yeah, why don't I just put the red key in? Is everyone all right with that?
key. Sure.
Go for it.
All right, I put the red key in and open that door.
Okay. You put the red key in, it unlocks, and you go, "Ugh!" And then and the door doesn't really move. And as you look down, you can see cold just kind of creeping in, and it's a real icy floor. So it's probably just stuck on some ice.
Well, I'll go see if I can't throw my shoulder into it and shove it a little bit.
Okay, go for it.
That would be a 27.
And you go, "Whoa!" And you sort of fall in, but you're on your feet, and you open the door, no problem. And inside is the room is frozen, like straight up frozen. You're walking on ice. Be careful. And you see many statues with looks of despair and horror reaching out to a specific corner of the room. So this corner right here is where all these statues are reaching to. And when I say despair and horror, they're like
Okay.
that kind of, sort of. Multiple frozen statues.
And
Is there any sort of like blast radius coming off of them, or are they just solid frozen?
No, they're just all frozen. The whole room's very, very cold. Matter of fact, you start shivering a little bit, Ard, and you can tell that if you stay in this room a very long time, you'll start taking cold damage.
Is there anything? Can you see anything in the corner where they're all looking?
It's just ice. It's just really caked up with ice.
I mean, I can go in there and start shooting fire, but I don't know if you want me to just willy-nilly shooting fire everywhere in the room that's clearly freezing people to death.
Let's just say probably. So
I'm gonna assume Arg, you step out.
there's nothing. Appears to be nothing moving around in there. It's just
Not a
people
thing.
pointing at a corner.
Yep, everything's reaching out to a corner.
There's no other objects other than these frozen statues.
You got it.
Okay. I'm going to step just in the edge and do a perception check just to see if I perceive what I'm perceiving about this room. What's my perception? 19.
It's really cold.
But I don't perceive anything about the people or the statues.
There's nothing about them other than that they are frozen.
Okay.
But I will let you know that after an hour of time, you figure out that is when you would start taking cold damage, and it would be 20 cold damage.
Oh, well,
But
that's
you
a
have to
ton
be
of,
in there an hour.
that's a ton of time.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
So clearly, if you perceive the fact that it takes that long to be even damaged by the cold, you must know that something else caused them to
Yes.
freeze solid.
I mean, that's would be my perception. Is there something else that caused those? Because they wouldn't stay in there for hour after hour after hour just to freeze. So something got them.
Can you shoot a flaming ball into that corner? See what happens.
All right, I can. Sure, let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna step out of the way while he does that.
All right. So you go up to the corner.
No, he's gonna shoot from the.
No, I'm gonna shoot from the door.
Okay.
21.
Yeah, that hits.
Need to roll damage.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a firebolt, so it's 2d10. 8.
Okay, you do 8 damage.
To what?
Does
Just
start-
to the ice in the corner?
Yeah, to the pile of ice
Does it
in the
make
corner,
any?
and some ice falls away, but it's still really caked on and really solid.
All right,
ice.
so there's a pile of ice there. There is something
Yeah,
there.
it's
Yeah,
like
he
the whole
had said
10-foot cube is like ice. It's caked onto the corner.
Okay.
So I can either keep doing that, or we can kind of send Argan to hack at it with
Yeah.
axes.
I'm going to go in and start hacking.
Wait.
Can I just do a flame strike on it?
Go for it.
Does that do more damage than 2d10?
Yeah, I think so.
Also, but does that burn a spell slot for you?
Yeah, a
I'm
fifth slot.
just going to go hack at it.
But you're gonna take damage, aren't you? Oh, after an hour, right?
Well, maybe unless whatever froze those things like
Yeah.
freezes them.
We shall see.
Okay.
22 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
18, 36. That's doubled.
Yeah. More ice just falls and cracks off of it, but there's still a
Good.
bunch of ice caked in the corner.
Oh, that actually crit, which doesn't matter. But so I assume a 29 hits.
Yeah.
16, 32 damage.
Okay. Still ice in the corner hanging on, but it's shrunken now to where it's about
I am wasting all my crits.
it's about 2 feet high.
30 damage. Wait, no. Sorry. 50 damage.
Okay, that breaks it all off. And immediately, after all the ice goes down, this key just pops up. It's a solid ice key and falls and scoots a little bit towards your feet.
I will take. Let me see, what do I got here?
I'm thinking maybe don't touch it.
Why do I
Yeah,
have a
don't touch it.
shovel? I've got a shovel. I want to pick it up with a shovel.
Cool.
You have a shovel?
Yeah, I don't know why,
I think it was part of your
but it came with one of my starter
your
characters, so-
adventurers pack or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, adventurers pack.
There you go. So what happens when he picks it up with the shovel? Anything?
Nothing. He picks it up with the shovel, and it's just the shovel's really, really cold.
Right.
So I take it you guys leave the ice room.
Yeah.
Okay.
It seemed too easy. Not gonna lie. All right, so now we got to figure out the amulet. So
Well, do we? We could go all the way back around to the devil room, give him back the red key, and
Yeah, because we used it. He needs it back, right?
is it true? We could try that.
but I don't know if when he sees the rest of you, if he's gonna try to attack. But hopefully not, since
If you're returning the key to him,
right, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to step into the
You
room.
go in first, return the key, say, "Hey, me and my other lost friends, we're just going to run through here real quick if you don't care."
Yeah.
There's your key back.
You can do that if you'd like.
I'd say that would be easier than trying to figure out a puzzle.
well, I mean, did we want to at least investigate to see if you can tell what amulet needs to go in the impression first? Just a question.
I would just say get rid of the red key if we don't need it anymore. And it's our luck.
Okay, let's go back.
Yeah.
You'll get
Off the
picked
horn
and
demon.
follow us someplace else. So
But if we can
the
get
one happy demon is a good happy demon.
without having the
I was
fighting,
gonna say we also don't want the devil to come back like looking for us because we didn't return the key.
Right.
it's true. I just don't want to have to fight him unnecessarily. But I would say
Yeah.
let's try it. Let's see what happens.
All right. Well, before you move us all back there, let's act out the scene and see what happens.
Okay, so you walk in. Ah! Did you bring back my key?
I say, yeah, oh, of course, buddy. Come on, I'm a man of my word here. So here you go. Got that ice key thingy.
Okay, so
Thanks a
he-
lot.
He takes
you
the
were-
red key as you're talking, goes back over, puts it in the ice and fire, and sort of shuts it up in there, and then sits back on his throne. And, so you found the ice key.
Yeah, you huge help. You're a
Would you
real
like
champ.
to use it on the door here?
Well, yeah, I was thinking about it. I did run across some other lost travelers, though. I was hoping they could come through as well.
Are they friendly?
Oh yeah, they're a great bunch of dudes.
Very well, as long as you're going through the ice door.
Yeah, see, I got the key here. We're just gonna go through the door. No sweat, no problem.
Very well.
How'd you enjoy that candy? Pretty good, right? Well, if
Yes,
I ever
I'm
come
all-
back through this way, it was a pleasure meeting you, and I hope you have a great time. That's a great looking throne there.
Thank you.
And once I walk in, I say, "I hear you like candy," and I'll give him a jawbreaker.
He's very happy with you. You're his new favorite. Okay, so
I go by
Warlock,
there and I say, how you doing? And I give him a gallon of ale.
I assume you have it in the shovel, the ice key here. You go up to the
Yes.
lot.
All right, so somebody's gonna have to touch it to actually
I'll use Mage Hand to pick up the.
Okay,
Ice
so you
key.
use Mage Hand to pick up the ice key.
And put it in the lock.
You put it in the lock.
And turn it.
You turn it, and immediately the door swings open wide, and it's dark on the inside, but you hear, and that thing that you've been hearing throughout the entire dungeon walks through, and everyone's going to need to roll initiative. You're facing a Goristro.
Oh, what?
Say what?
Goristro.
So
Oh, I
it's
think
in
it's for the
the,
gory squirrel.
it came into the room with the devil. That is now our friend. Just making sure.
Yes, he walked in, and he is immediately going to attack. So go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah, that's fine. But I just want to know what the.
So the devil's gonna see this thing attack us, who are his,
No,
in
I
theory,
hope
his
so.
friends. All right.
All right, I got a 16. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Your
I didn't
initiative.
say that. I roll a 16. What do I add to it? Anything?
You should have an
Your
initiative.
Initiative bonus, which should be your
Should be your dexterity.
dexterity plus nothing, right? Just your dexterity.
It's just
All right, so I rolled an 18.
Okay. Did anyone roll a 20 or above? Anyone roll a natural 20? Anyone do 15 to 20? Clickbait's 18. Wow, okay. Did anyone roll 10 to 15?
I got a 15.
Well,
Okay, so the Duke and then Arg. So what do the rest of you losers do?
I got a 10.
I got a 9.
Okay. And Uruguay.
So I'm last again, yes.
And I'm going to roll for the Goristro. Let's see, what did he do?
Okay, Italian?
Okay, Goristro is last. Alrighty. So, obviously, the Horned Devil sees him start to attack you guys. And at first, he's... Oh, crap, where did that thing go? Ah, screw it, I'll use this. And he's like, "Whoa, no, these are my friends!" And the Goristro has an even worse intelligence. So he just disregards him and goes into attack. But, this doesn't really make sense if the Goristro's last.
Where's my guardian thing?
You don't have that
can't move
anymore.
it.
You're going to have to
Oh, yeah,
cast
we
it.
get rid of him. That's right. That's right. Sorry.
I mean, if I can,
Yeah.
if the door burst open with him, you can give him an opportunity attack against me for opening the door. But
Well,
otherwise,
you as Arg, wasn't it?
Yeah,
no. Well,
he
right, no,
doesn't-
it's the mage hand that opened the door, so there's technically nobody there.
except whoever's standing there.
It would have been you and Arg.
All right, so I'm just going to have the Goristro stay where he's at then. So he runs into the room and there's no one there. He's very angry. He turns to fight the rest of you, but you already see him. Clickbait, you're up first.
Oh, shoot. Why do I have you?
What are you doing?
Do we get our minute to discuss?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, I would say before we attack him, let's see if we can,
see if we can't talk him down.
with the help of the Horned Devil, see if we can't talk him down.
Yeah, I can see that. If he's got less intelligence than the other guy did. You any more candy?
Well, or at
Yeah.
least like show the Horned Devil that we don't want to attack this thing unless it attacks us, so that maybe the Horned Devil would be on our side for sure, rather than just attack this thing.
So essentially, what we're saying is we'll all use our turn to tell that guy we don't want to attack him.
That's what I'm saying, and then we
Yeah.
can hold our
I
action.
don't disagree. So,
Okay, so Clickbait, you're the first one. You tell the Horned Devil he's right here.
Oh, hey, how you doing? What's with the guy behind me? We're not trying to hurt him or anything. So what's with him?
Okay, so that's going to end your turn. Duke, what do you say?
I see.
Whoa, big fella. Hey, friends here. We're all just explorers. No harm intended.
Okay, Arg.
You want a jawbreaker?
Okay, Warlock.
Nice candy.
I actually address Gary, right? Is his name Gary?
Yeah.
Yeah, here.
I say, hey, Gary, this guy a friend of yours? Because he seems real angry at us for some reason, and we don't want to hurt him if we don't have to. But if he starts attacking my friends,
Okay.
Can you
now
help us out?
anyway.
Yeah, I'm just gonna speak to the creature and be like, "Whoa, friend, we're not looking for a fight. We just need to get through this way. We don't want to have
Okay,
to fight.
so it is now the Goristro's turn, and he walks up to Arg and holds out his hands.
I'll give him the candy.
And he takes the candy, and the Horned Devil comes up and says, "Yes, brother, I just want to go through the ice door, that's all. Come with me. Come on now. Come on. There you go. Look at the fire. Look at the fire." And they're good to go.
Look at the flowers.
So you're out of combat.
We're out of combat. So I'm gonna say thank you to Gary and to the nice meeting you to the Goristro. And then I'm gonna peek through the door. What do I see? I'm not gonna go through there. I'm standing in the doorway and look.
Really?
You see darkness and cold.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna have Warlock look.
Okay. This is more of a kind of like a TARDIS as well. It's a bit bigger than what it seems. You guys see from here roughly across to this corner is stone, and then there's a big pit from about this corner to right here, and there's a single bridge going across it, but it's at the end over here, very narrow. And on the other side, you see there is a great grand throne, and you see someone atop it in robes. And then you see what seems to be a couple gargoyles, one on each side, and that's all you can see from this distance.
What's the height of this room?
Oh, probably a few 100 feet.
Okay, so they can fly.
So I'm just gonna ask a question. It is right at our usual time. Do we want to stop right there, or do we want to proceed?
Well, do the rest of you go through the doorway? Everyone in the room? Oh, and you notice this hallway. But yeah.
Sure.
We're all in the
Okay.
room.
Go in. Anyway.
If fire goes, I'm going. Right behind them.
All right. So as soon as you all get in there, it lightens up a little bit to where you can clearly see the Lich on the throne. And he stands up and says to you, he sees you and says, "Hello, my friend. I've been waiting for you. Now you're going to die." And we'll end it there tonight.
There you go.
Why?
Oh, shit.
Not why we're ending, but why do you want us to die?
I already said we're ending tonight, so
Okay.
you have to answer.
You ask me for tomorrow. Next week.
Yeah. Let me wait for that to save there, and then I'll. All right. So that is going to end it for us tonight. We are not going to be here next weekend. It's actually Halloween next Sunday.
Yeah.
So expect us, the exciting conclusion, most likely, the week after next. first Sunday in November. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for playing, and we'll see you guys later.